Welcome everybody to the TDC Today Show. I am Emily, one of the co-hosts, along with Kurt Roskopf. And this is a part of the Disability Channel that is headquartered in Toronto, Ontario, Canada. That we've been working with for the last few years. That we are helping people with disabilities and veterans. And so I'll pass it over to our infamous ambassador of the Disability Channel, Kurt Roskopf.
All right, welcome everybody. We are excited to give you this episode of the Disability Channel's TDC Today Show USA. And even though we have the moniker of the USA, we welcome people all over the world, internationally. We are present in taking that stand that television is to be produced by people with disabilities and veterans. And I personally, aside from the official work of the Disability Channel, I personally say privately, I say, well, now publicly, 33 times. So whatever we've got going on in the world that people with disabilities and veterans are producing television, great part thanks to the Disability Channel, I see a commitment to reach that milestone where it's 33 times people with disabilities, 33 times more veterans involved in the media industry and actually producing television, and the great offshoot it is for radio production, radio hosting, audio editing, video editing, all of those things. And we have our digital ventures program. Check it out at the disabilitychannel.ca. And I want to make sure, Emily, that as we carry on here, we have some announcements for the Disability Channel. So later on, after we give Marianne, our guest here, a chance to come in with everything she always great to bring us. And today's player, I want to have those announcements by the Disability Channel, guided by Jay Stoyan, founder, and the guy we go to, the dude in charge. We know Jay Stoyan. We're always loving all the work he's doing. He's having a lot of fun with Sirius XM. So with that, we are also going to be showing you some powers of the Happy Neighbor Project. You see in Emily's background, he is an HMP ambassador in our work as co-host of HMP, Happy Neighbor Project, Wisconsin, Minnesota. And we celebrate the work that Marianne Waikiki has done with us in the project, awarding her services to the good of the co-op and the Happy Business Networking. As we all work together that we know as HMP Ability. So also collaborations that have spawned from my reaching out to Jay Stoyan, seeing his work as the Disability Channel, and then learning about the great team with the Disability Channel as I continue to work with more. And there is a great ambassador program with the Disability Channel on the website. You can see how it's specifically formatted for the territory, the province of Ontario. And so I personally am working with the channel and Jay and other ambassadors and everybody involved to shape other ways that most anybody can be an ambassador of the Disability Channel and do what I call recruiting disability allies. Disability allies being people that don't have a disability, but want to be champions in paving the way, like we are here at the Disability Channel, that people with disabilities are involved, that veterans are involved. And so let's be disability allies. And I guess that being said, it would also be veteran allies. You know, let's be good patriots and good citizens, and let's give great homage to all the great work that veterans have done, the sacrifices made, and what families do to allow that family member to have served and to continue on in veteran, and all of the perhaps PTSD and other things that go along with it, that is all about the price paid. So with that being said, Emily, I want to take it back to you. Let's give us your OMG, EMG. Emily's initials are EMG, folks. So we have the OMG, EMG segment here, building up to Marianne's role in our show. Thanks, Marianne, for being a guest. We have Leon McLaughlin here too. So Emily, what's this all about? What do Marianne and Leon bring to us today, Emily? Let's get them introduced, starting with Marianne.
Okay, so Marianne, which we met her through the Happy Neighborhood Project, initially as Marianne of Waikiki, but now she is going by Marianne de Mexico. And she has a book series with sign language characters. And Leon McLaughlin is all about the water industry and having good water. So pass it over to Marianne to and add any more to an introduction and anything you'd like to say today, Marianne.
Well, hola, and thank you so much, Emily and Kurt, for allowing us to be here on the Disability Channel. I'm not sure if Leon is on with us today, but I did let him know. He's doing some amazing events.
Yes, I'm here.
Yep, he's on here. He's on here.
Okay.
Just not on camera.
Leon McLaughlin. Okay. Well, great. Well, thank you. Well, Leon McLaughlin is here, and we met in Waikiki, Hawaii. And I showed him about the Acts of Kindness series books that are written for animation movies with sign language characters and soundtrack by Lucy Lynch in the Perfect Way. So my first book is called Underwater Acts of Kindness, where Noah the hard-of-hearing whale tackles the Great Pacific Garbage Patch as he's recruited with the general of the New Earth Army. Our second book is Rabbit Acts of Kindness, No Bully, for an anti-bullying message featuring Harry the hard-of-hearing rabbit, Chelsea the courageous sign language chicken, and Eve the finger-spelling bumblebee. And I've been working on a website through the Pandemic Unemployment Assistance, where we received some funding to be federally trademarked with Dr. Liddy out of Orlando, and a website showing the production of the videos of the characters doing the ASL sign language alphabet, the products such as the books, and how the books of each chapter reading it can take you to Apple, because I have now 10 Apple app games for the chapters of the book so far. And we're waiting approval on the 11th one. So we have exciting news. And I'm real excited because Leon is here. And Leon loves the books and the idea. And I'm going to be starting writing with my co-writer, Suzanne Sims, who is actually leaving Guadalajara, Mexico this weekend to go back to Phoenix. And we will be able to sit down and discuss the writing of the book called Cool Acts of Kindness for Climate Change. So we've incorporated all the characters, another 50 more Folk Manus puppets, and we have a whale for Clean Water Foundation named Flows. As water flows in divine flow, we want to have divine flowing water worldwide. So what Leon does, and I'll let him talk more, is he has a 501c called Clean Water Foundation out of Seattle, and he has brought filters worldwide into 35 countries. And so I'll let Leon talk about his upcoming events for fundraising, and we are working on our projects together. So I'm so excited to write the storyline with Suzanne and Leon in the next couple of weeks. Take it away, Leon.
Yeah, I think this is totally awesome. I just want to say your animated characters is unbelievable. This is like, wow. I'll be in Beverly Hills, and I definitely want to get a copy of this broadcast that we're doing, because I want to show this broadcasting to some donors that I'm going to be talking to in Beverly Hills. So to be part of our bundle package. Yeah, we're now in over 35 different countries providing clean, fresh drinking water to children around the world. Last night, I just connected up with the folks that's doing this show in Beverly Hills called Buying Up Beverly Hills, and it's a reality TV show. So I think we're finally getting contact with the right people, along with the fundraiser that we're having in Beverly Hills on April 29th at Hardcourt Beverly Hills Realty. So I think to bring this presentation and show them this and what we're doing, along with characters that Marianne has put together, along with us maybe even putting an animated movie about water together. I mean, from what she's doing, but to come and do an animated movie about water, and the importance of having clean water for children, I think would be totally awesome. We're also having a fundraiser on May 27th after the Beverly Hills fundraiser at Life Community Church. And we got a ranch donated to us for a fundraiser we're going to have July 14th, 15th, and 16th in Woodinville, Washington. So yeah, things are going great. And like I said, I think this Beverly Hills fundraiser is going to be absolutely fantastic because we would be, in Hollywood with the right people to promote what Marianne is doing. And like I said, this presentation here with these characters and AI is totally unbelievable. So glad to be on the show today. And we're also going to the Hopi and Navajo Reservation, where we just had a fundraiser last week at, and we're going to provide 1,300 children and their families with clean water from our Cirque du Soleil type aerial show that we had last Friday at the Hyatt Regency in Bellevue, Washington, a place called The Suite Lounge and Restaurant. So we were able to raise enough funds for 1,300 children. The girl name was Sarah Stahl, who did the fundraiser, and half the funds went to the Clean Water Foundation. The other half went for foster care for children. And that was a total successful fundraiser. We had a lot of celebrities there, and the community came out, and we was able to raise enough funds on our half to provide over 1,350 children clean water. And on May 9th, we're being nominated for the United Nations Global Award. So I'll keep you guys updated on that. But this thing what Marianne is doing is unbelievable. We have to get the characters in, what she's doing, the animated books, and do the movies. And I'll definitely be pushing this when I'm out there in Beverly Hills and Hollywood. And now that I'm connected to the people that's doing Buying Up Beverly Hills, the reality real estate show, I'll be letting them know about this and sending them this link. So it's great.
Excellent, excellent. Thanks, Leon. Thanks, Marianne. Emily, what are the announcements with the Disability Channel, with the band we're following, and the announcements by Jay Stoyan? Emily, what do you have? And then any follow-up, Emily, with Marianne and Leon? Take it away, Emily.
So we are going to be having the Good Friends World Tour 2023. With the Southern Outlaws Band, and they're going to be rock music genres promoting friendship, positivity, adventure, and including some special international guests. And we are bringing awareness to Project Die Hard, which is a veteran-owned, veteran-run nonprofit out of Paducah, Kentucky. And we are launching in June in Cleveland, Ohio, and Toronto, Canada, and touring the U.S. and Canada. And so that's one of the big announcements. or the biggest announcement at the moment. So, Marianne, Leon, do you have anything else you'd like to add to?
Yes. Yes, I'd like to add too, we want to thank our sponsors, the Disability Channel again, and Lawrence Wingate Studios out of North Carolina. He is a retired Army veteran, and he has also read our books, Leon, and he loves it. His grandkids love it. And the first book, Underwater Acts of Kindness, was written for actually the Animal Planet TV show, Tank Guys, to bring these books into animation movies, with soundtrack by Lucy Lynch in the perfect way. So Nick's guitar sounds like whales and dolphins, and Lucy has this amazing angelic voice. And she's come out with 3 albums. So that she has is called Live, and she came out with 4 songs. And the book Acts of Kindness, I'm creating like a play inside the book, featuring her songs Yes I Can with Kenny Cancun as a raccoon in a can, and a robot with Love is the Only Way at ending the movie and the song or the play. And she's got amazing soundtrack. Again, her name is Lucy Lynch, Lucy in the Perfect Way. So you want to have that music there when you're talking with them, because then they can feel the vibe, the great energy. And again, Nick Gertson's guitar sounds like whales and dolphins. And we will be using that soundtrack for your whale character with Clean Water Foundation, and some of the other characters too, such as the narwhals and the polar bears who are skating on thin ice because of climate change. And we're going to introduce the raccoon detective who exposes the climate change criminologists. And it's just going to be another amazing book. And I'm really excited to work with Suzanne Sims, my writer. A little bit about Suzanne, Leon, is to share with them too. Her first husband was the late Colonel James Shannon, who actually wrote the movie Men Who Stare at Goats with George Clooney out of Hollywood. So they came up with this creative idea of the New Earth Army. And again, we have that in our first book, on some kind of general of the New Earth Army who recruits Noah the whale to tackle the garbage patch between Hawaii and California. So California has the effects too of the garbage patch. So these are great stories that are really happening globally to our Mother Earth, and what we can do to be of service. And being of service, we have 500 million people with a hearing loss worldwide now. We have millions of moms and children and children. So again, these books are written with animation movies, solutions, and track to Lucy Lynch in the perfect way. So Folk Manis has 200 folk of puppets. They're out of California as well. And we're creating the Apple app game. So everybody will win with the Acts of Kindness series project. We just need some funding so that we can really make this into a movie style. Sorry, good news.
Yeah, I think that.
And Meryl, so all classroom teachers in state America. Now there's 30 schools, and there's 5 schools in the United States that take minutes to request the books for every single, and they will ship them out as well as the puppets.
Hello?
Yeah, go ahead, Leon.
Okay, I didn't know if you can hear me or not. I think we had a little bit of technical difficulties. Yeah, I was gonna say, I think what Marianne is saying is absolutely fabulous to create the characters, because we want to actually do some water drop characters, and I'll get with her on that. But if anybody want to donate for that project, they can just basically put Act of Kindness project, www.cleanwaterfoundationwa.org. If they want to donate for that and just put acts of kindness, and we're a 501c3, so we can give them a tax write-off, and we can start raising funds for her projects that she'll be doing with the Clean Water Foundation. So if they would just go to www.cleanwaterfoundationwa.org and then put, we would like to donate for the Acts of Kindness project, we can start the funding for that. And like I said, I'll be talking to the folks in Beverly Hills and at our other fundraisers talking about that. And if you guys can definitely send me a copy of this video that we're doing today, a link, that would be awesome, because I think the animation and what we're doing now is amazing.
Yeah, we can send you the link after we're all done with the shows today.
Perfect.
Yeah, so I just also want to thank Kurt and Emily too, and Happy Neighborhood Projects. Edwin Atterbury's down there in SoCal. Maybe you want to contact Edwin and some of the Happy Neighborhood Project people about your event. Kurt, maybe we can get that information on Happy Neighborhood Projects. And yeah, this is all just what the world needs, and we're going to be cosmetically, lifting clinics, hearing aid clinics, audiologists, speech pathologists. It's just amazing what we can do and benefit the world with these characters. Again, we have 500 million people worldwide with hearing loss, and so there's so many different characters, and it's going to be just great in writing. And you just love them, and we want to raise their vibration. And when you vibrate high, you attract what you can. You vibrate low, you attract negative disease, and you coexist. So what we're vibrating on now is that through Happy Neighborhood Project, Kurt introduced us to a sunflower grant writer program, and we are fundraising to apply for the grant, research, and the time consultant there with Katie. So we want to keep that in mind so that we can really develop this project as well. So again, thank you so much through Happy Neighborhood Projects. And Leanne, you may want to contact Lee Rosenberg too in Beverly Hills about your event, see what's going on. He knows many people that could possibly benefit your Israel as well, since you will be there. So back to you, Leanne.
Yeah, just send me the information. I'll definitely contact them because I'll be down there, and we'll definitely put this together. Like I said, I think this is an awesome bundle package that we're putting together. Water for Kids, the animation. We're also connected with Dr. Emoto, and I'll let him know about this too. And they do the message of water with water crystals. I don't know if you guys are familiar with him, but it's the Dr. Emoto water project. You can Google it and see about what they do with water crystals when they pray for water. They have positive vibration for water, what water would do compared to being negative with water, and they actually work with these crystals. So I think this bundle package we're putting together would be great. And like I said, I'll be definitely promoting it when I'm in Beverly Hills and at the other events that we'll be having. And we have a 501c3 that people could get a tax write-off, and 100% of the funds will go for that when they put it down for the project. So this could start the first funding for what we're doing with the animation. So it'll be perfect.
Yes, and I am very aware of the water crystals and how they would set up a 2 water bottles. One said love and one said hate. And watch how the crystals react and how ugly and stuff it looks when the word hate is on there. So we want to put love on there, and you're drinking love. And doesn't it raise your vibration? Yes, it does. So again, we want to make sure that everybody has clean water to do it. Because tell us a little bit more about the types of organisms or things that could be in the water that that can really be negative on our body, Leon.
Yeah, it's just like the project we're doing on the Hopi and Navajo Reservation, our latest project. Well, that water actually has uranium in it. It has arsenic in it. It has a lot of different viruses and contaminants in that water, where we had to create a special filter to take out the uranium, the arsenic, all the other viruses and contaminants. The water is so bad on the reservation because they basically got their water polluted from the mining companies, that they're getting cancers at 16 years old. The average lifespan of a man is 45 years old, woman 54, because of the cancers and drinking the bad water. So we're actually looking at fundraising to put water treatment plants in there. And we've put over 400 water units in their homes, so the children and the families don't have to drink this water. And it's around the country. You're looking at 2 million people die for lack of clean water. 50% of the world's hospital beds are filled with people with waterborne illnesses. So imagine if they had clean water, you're freeing up 50% of the world's hospital beds that could be used for other illnesses rather than waterborne diseases. So it's a problem that could definitely be solved, but we need everybody to get involved. And I think by doing this animation, like what you guys are doing right now, we could get to the whole world and we could definitely solve the problem. And I think this is a great vehicle that we need to get on and embrace and do, just like what we're doing now with these characters, with what Marianne has created. I think it's brilliant. And I think this is the new way to go with AI, the characters like this, because it can reach everybody. So I'm definitely on board, and I'm going to promote it as much as I can, and to hook up with the disability network. I think has a bundle package on what we're all doing to reach, like Marianne said, not only for the disability, to help those guys out, the veterans. I'm working with a manufacturer that's working with veterans, and he's actually putting them to work to put water treatment plants together. So I think to create a bundle package like this would be totally awesome.
Very, very good, Leon. All right, so that's going to be the last word for this episode. Leon and Marianne, you're welcome to stay on with us after production of this show. We got more going on here in our online studio here with powered by Zoom and everything, so you can join the conversation after the show. But we're in wrap up right now. So for Emily Gomer, myself, and absent today is my wife, Sue Roskopf. So we'll be seeing her in a couple episodes from now again. We'll be able to get back in her schedule. So always something a little different here at the TDC Today Show USA. So kudos out there to the Clean Water Foundation and to Random Acts of Kindness and everything going on with the Happy Neighbor Project. We really have a strong 2023 going on right now. So again, I'm Kurt Roskopf. Hope you catch us on our next episode of the TDC Today Show USA. All right, Emily, take us on out of here. Shut us down. We're out.
Recording stopped.
All right, we are off from that. So Marianne, Leon hopped off.